Friends, welcome to all of you once again on my channel, and thank you all for appreciating my first video. This is my second video, which is for student as well as for others who want to gain knowledge about IELTS. In this video, you will learn about the type of IELTS and exam conducting authorities, and also about exam sheets for all modules, how they look like. So let's start. IELTS exam has two types, GT and academic. GT means general training, and it is done by those who want to migrate to an English speaking country for PR or work purposes. And academic is for the students who want to study abroad like in Canada, New Zealand, Australia, etc. Listening and speaking is same in both the exams, but reading and writing is different in GT than academic. Who conduct the exam? Well, the head is Cambridge University, or you can say that IELTS is owned by three partners. Cambridge English Language Assessment, which is the part of University of Cambridge. Second is IDP, and the third is British Council. Cambridge University and British Council's headquarter is in UK, England, and the IDP headquarter is in Australia. Mainly, Cambridge University set exam criteria and perform quality check also. Quality check means it randomly pick exam paper of students or also exam paper of students from different exam centers to ensure the standard of checking. Cambridge University produced the question paper of IELTS exam and sent these question paper to IDP and British Council, which are exam conducting bodies to help Cambridge University. Now let's start by getting information about the answer sheets for all modules. Firstly, start with the listening and use pencil to write. Firstly, write the center number which will be written on the screen in the exam hall where you will appear for exam. And secondly, write your name in the capital letter. And third, color the boxes of days, month and year. And on the right side, you need to mention your candidate number, which you will find on the desk where you sit on your exam day. Under all this, space is given for transferring your answers, and read the 6 and 7 number. Don't write anything on that area because this is for examiners only. Now you can see the reading answer sheet on your screen. It will be on the opposite side of your listening answer sheet. Remember, don't transfer your reading answer wrongly on the listening side and vice versa. Otherwise, you will get no band score. Firstly, write your name, second candidate number, and third is gender on the left side. And write language code on the right side, which will be written on the screen in the exam hall where you will appear for exam. And don't write anything on the 6th and 7th number where I put the arrows. Under all this, space for writing answers is given. Now you can see the writing task 1 answer sheet on your screen. To fill this, firstly fill the name in the capital letter. Secondly, write the center number which will be written on the screen in the exam center where you will appear for exam. And third, shade the module, type, GT or academic. And fourth, write the candidate number, and fifth, write the date, month and year. And under this, space is given where you can write your answer. And under this, you can see the dark area or box. Don't write anything here. Now you can see IELTS exam answer sheet for writing task 2. Fill it as same as task 1. Use pencil. Use write sheet for both tasks. And also you can ask to examiner for extra sheet. You can also search all these images on Google. Thank you all for watching my video, and my next video will be on band calculation. And don't forget to subscribe this channel, press the bell icon for latest video notification, and please like and share to encourage this channel for more videos. Thank you.